I can't breathe.
All right. We
That's the last one I
Stomach hurts so bad. I gotta calm. I gotta calm.
Alrighty. So we last left off.
brought to you.
Okay, I'm fine now. I'm fine.
Brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Rob.
Where we last left off. The party, you guys made your way through the swamp grave. And on your travels, you found this auspicious looking hut. And as you guys investigated the land of this area, Titus, you found that this land was consecrated and very much holy. And as you guys made your way through to this hut that was on these bamboo stilts above the swamp, you found what was the aftermath of dead samurai that were deceased fighting against this strange muddy brown witch. The witch was dead, and you guys talked with the corpses of the samurai, and you learned that there was a battle that they were sent to kill this witch. You guys further decapitated the witch and buried the samurai. You guys continued walking through the swamp, and you guys were encircled by a river serpent, which promptly left after seeing the mount of you guys. And but you guys did arrive to the swamp grave the castle city, about in the evening time, around 8 o'clock. The sun has set. Lanterns in front of the gates, lighting your way. So before you are these large wooden doors. Lanterns are out front. You see these turrets, these towers behind the walls. What do you guys do?
Hello? I shout.
Oi! Open up the fucking door!
You get no response.
How big is this door?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna go over and yank on the door.
The door pushes open.
Yanks now.
Oh, that's never a
Yes,
good sign.
Hey. Yeah, door open. I'm just gonna walk in. Fuck it.
Yeah.
As you open the doors, you see 5 individuals standing in front of you. And they look to be armed guards. And they stand and they look at the 7 of you. And they whisper in this hushed tone, "Welcome, honored guests." And they all bow deeply.
Is it dark in there?
It's dim light.
I'm gonna cast light.
I'm gonna bow back.
They all
I also
bow.
back.
And then I bow.
Romulus is gonna bow.
We have
Garth
waited.
just picks his nose.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my head high.
You have failed your honor check, sir. No.
I'm
I
gonna,
have no honor.
What is honor, good sir?
I'm gonna roll
I
a,
see the red cat's skull on my crotch.
No.
I'm gonna roll a history check to see what I know about the customs of this town.
Sure. What did you get? Oh, let me play some music for you guys.
Welcome to the city.
All right, you rolled a 2.
Yeah, 4 total.
You know that it is important to be respectful, and that's about it.
Interesting.
To myself, I think to the side, shouldn't have cut these people.
No.
Not my character saying this, but what are we here for again?
It was a major settlement in the area that, in theory, is not hostile, whereas like the environment around here is hostile.
Hold on. Are we
Yeah,
able
we're
to
just-
turn the music down a little bit?
Yeah, I got you.
And are we here to get to the bottom of this environment, or? Because I'm also trying to remember why we're here.
Oh what? Oh, music
Uh,
going.
So I know we left to go here to do something because the whole.
I just wanted to
the-
explore the area. I know the two Austins. Were interested in like the swamp grave specifically because what's the character's name?
Romulus.
Throbulus. Wanted to come here because of a
Okay. Exploration.
race was able might be able to lead to helping get Vox Populi back, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That makes sense.
Then my
at
character
least the
will
potential
ask
lead.
the guards, they can take me to their captain or lieutenant or whatever, chain of
Take me
command.
to your leader.
Absolutely. Something you guys notice about these guards is they have this samurai armor. But the more that you look at them, the more their humanoid-ish appearance, whether it's elf or half elf or even elf, it starts to dissipate, and you see in the armor is this sort of radiant light. It's this each of them are skeletons encased in this radiant light. And they each bow and they begin sort of guiding you guys across the bridge.
Oh man, I was hoping this was a vampire infestation situation.
Um,
Oh, it's husks.
Yeah, they'd be radiant over the table.
and as you guys walk across the bridge, you see along the walls, each of the guards sort of have this radiant glow, sort of this juxtaposition between undead and this radiant, almost positive feeling you get from them.
Happy dead people.
The
Marvelous.
moats,
Reminds Titus of that fortress we were at before we fought the Tarrasque way back when. Is that kind of similar to what he's seeing now?
sort of. You, those spirits were were led by a command. Those, make me a religion check.
Weird. Okay, so D&D Beyond isn't transferring correctly, but does a 19 insight check get me anything?
Sure. Titus, do you want to roll me a religion check?
Yeah, I got a 14.
Sweet. Okay, so the undead spirits that you met when you guys fought the Tarrasque, they were tied to a specific location. And it was sort of this undead commander who was sort of the wrangler of the spirits. These undead look to be brought back not through necromancy, but through some positive. It's like necromancy, but they were brought back through some positive energy. Um, and the light that's emanating from them is not dark, but it's positive. And for insight, Throbulus, you're getting this sense of like these are genuinely good. They feel good. They are good. They mean no ill. I mean, obviously they're going to protect, right? They're going to defend, but you don't get any sort of hostile feelings from them, or even ill will from them.
Oh yeah, Thromulus is going to noticeably relax and just kind of sigh with relief.
They passed the vibe check.
Do you guys all go across the bridge and into the Castle Yasaraka?
Yeah.
I follow
Yeah.
behind Throbulus.
Alrighty, you guys all make it, and you guys all cross over the moat of the swampy moat, and it is late. You see a few. You see a few lit lanterns. You actually see this hunched over old man lighting different lanterns. And the 5 guards sort of disperse, but one of them leads you to an inn. Please rest here for the evening. And he walks you over this inn.
Oh yeah.
Well, will you be able to speak to a captain or lieutenant in the morning?
Yes, all in due time.
I'm going to
all
bow
in due-
to him as he walks us in then.
All in due time. And this do you guys all go to the inn?
I will go to the
Okay.
Other place I'm going to sleep.
Okay. The inn
Oh.
is yes.
I
Leopold.
said I'll probably wander, make a lap of the town before headed to the inn,
Sure.
just to get my bearings.
Sure. You make your lap. Is there before you guys go to the inn? Is there anyone else that wants to do anything? Leopold, I'm gonna put you over here so I can remember if you're taking a lap.
Let's see if there's a shop nearby.
Sure. Garth.
I'm good with whatever.
All right. I'll say you're at the inn. Not Rikus, do you want to do anything before you head to the inn?
No, thank you.
Okay. Fit you then. Throbulus, anything you want to do before you head to the inn?
Nope, he was offered hospitality and he's taking it gratefully.
Okay. And Jor, anything you'd like to do before you head to the inn?
No.
Okay, you're at the end. Okay, let's do Leopold. Leopold, the Castle Yasaraka is very quiet at this time of the day. You see the faint glow of lanterns, moths and insects around each of the lanterns. There's very few people.
What's the exact time of day?
It's about 8 o'clock.
Okay.
You see very few people on the streets, and those who you do see, in your peripheral vision, you see these spirits sort of like float by and they look at you. But then when you go to turn and look at them, they disappear. There's a couple.
After the first couple of times that they do that, or like I try to turn towards them and they disappear, I shall stop turning towards them and then just slightly bow as I continue on my way, as I notice that they do look at me.
They bow back in return and they linger a bit longer. You see a couple different like small town or hamlets, I guess. Few buildings scattered throughout, just over here and over here. You see a few markets. You see a few blacksmiths, all closed up for the night. You see there's a bell Um, you see the main sort of castle, I guess you would want to call, or keep. I'm putting keep in quotations, but that's in the centermost with a large mountain type structure with buildings on top in the center. That itself is surrounded by this marshy land. You see a few farms, and you see a few towers off towards the southeast. But all but nothing. I mean, a lot of points of interest, but nothing out of the ordinary. You have been here before. Um, you remember the leader of this castle. His name is Yasuraka Monomofu. You have not met him, but you know that is the leader. Um, he tends to keep to himself. And you're familiar that like the castle's pretty self-sufficient, and the people are pretty are trustworthy, and the times that you've been here have been good experiences for both you and your GIF colleagues.
Okay. Are there any like small food like food stalls slash like drink stalls? I don't know how familiar you are. Let me see if I can't pull up a picture. So like the like very small, like you know those like in like some like of the like you might see them in some anime that
Like
feature like
Naruto,
Naruto.
Little shops.
it's like
like-
the
It's like
like
the
a-
like almost like a cart with
Yeah.
the, like the drapes, and you know you're just kind of like there's like the one guy quietly
Like the
making
noodle cart in Kung Fu
Yeah.
Panda.
Yeah.
Yes, there actually is. Let me get my tracer moved over here. Yeah, there's one right here. You're actually nearby it. There's one right there.
Okay. Oh,
And I rolled to see if he was still open, and he's still open.
yeah.
Yeah, you actually see
Yeah.
this.
I
You
I duck in there from the dark,
sure,
smelling the warm waft.
sure. I'm gonna
Or
cut
the-
over to
Yeah.
Rob here real quick. Bogart, you said you're looking for places of business.
Yes.
Okay, you you make your way through like these small towns within the castle, and all of them seem to be closed, but you do smell food coming from the north area. And you make your way, you see all the businesses are closed up, but you do see this little noodle shop um of rice noodles being procured, and you see Leopold over there. Leopold, you sit down at this sort of bar stool or bamboo bar stool, and you see you see the steam, the noodles, the various fish and broth, being boiled and cooked, but you don't see anyone at first. And it isn't by the time that Bogart gets there that when you go to turn around to see Bogart, you turn back, and this faceless figure, he's hunched over, and he's tall, but he's hunched over, and this faceless, like, pale skin complexion looks at you both and bows deeply, and you can see his bone structure is you hear his bones crack as he's bending over, and he begins procuring food for you guys.
When he bows, I bow back and say, greetings. I was wondering.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I was wondering where you might be. Your food smells delicious.
He places his hand on his chest as for deep gratitude. And he pushes forward this little menu. It's all in it's all in a strange common dialect, but you're able to decipher it. There's a translation in standard common. There's various kanji and things, but there's a standard common, and you can pick out what things you want.
All right,
I'm there too, right?
Yes, you get one as well.
Sorry, go ahead, Aaron.
I grab the basically the second noodle item on the menu,
Mm-hmm.
and it or a warm cup of sake,
Sure.
and go, it's been a while since I visited this town. And actually, 1 second. I'm gonna roll a. What would I roll to like see how it's changed since then?
Maybe a history check.
Okay. With or without advantage?
Without advantage.
Okay.
Just a normal straight roll.
Yeah. So it'd be an 8.
Okay. Nothing that you like. It seems normal. The food Bogart, you also pick out what you want. And
before I do that, let me ask Leopold what's good on the menu.
I'm partial to the squid ink noodles myself, but you can't go wrong with anything in this town.
I'll have what he just had.
He bows. But yeah, everything seems normal. Just on the surface, themes seem normal and the same. You go to bite in the food and it tastes the same. Tastes good. There's just
Sorry.
something
I'll say So when I say it's been a while, I continue. Feels just as sleepy of a town as before.
And the spirit man kind of gives like he sort of like shrugs his shoulders, sort of like as if he's saying kind of.
Okay. So
And
I take it he doesn't talk much.
No, he's not much of a talker. But you guys get your food. And he doesn't charge anything. He's just happy to have guests.
Wow.
As you guys are eating, Jor, Rikus, Throbulus, Titus, and Garth, you guys find yourselves in this very nice like inn. You guys there's rooms on the second floor. It's these matted these pads and straw pillows. Despite the ruggedness, it is comfortable. They keep you warm. There's no other visitors in this inn. It's just there's one big room and there's 7 beds available. Do you guys do anything as you bed down for the night?
I want to speak to the innkeeper.
The innkeeper is currently sleeping.
Well, Throbulus is going to thank them gratefully and give them the last of his gold, which is 48 pieces of gold.
And the innkeeper sort of stirs awake. No, keep. This is we saw you coming. You do not need to pay us. And then he takes the gold and pushes it back in your hands. Please, we must sleep, and you must sleep. There's much to talk about tomorrow.
Throbulus is going to nod, and then as he walks to go to sleep, he's just going to place it back on the counter and keep walking.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna
crawl into bed. But
Sure.
before I crawl into bed, I'm removing my disguise and sleeping in human form.
Okay. All right. Jor, is there anything you'd like to do before bed?
I'm going to go to my room and then inspect it.
Sure. It's one big open room. And things are simple. They're nice. They're rugged, but they're good. They're comfy. They're cozy even. Your little matted blanket and your little straw pillow, which you wouldn't think is comfortable, but it is comfortable.
All right. I go to the window and see if I spy anything peculiar.
You look out the window and you see the faint glow you see the smoke coming from this area of a looks like you see Leopold and a little frog and a little faceless man, or a tall, hunched over. You see some figure making food, but it doesn't smell. Doesn't taste. It doesn't smell as good as Redcap though.
Nothing's going to compare.
Nothing's going to smell as good as Red Cap.
Then I am going to shut my blinds and go to sleep.
Alrighty. Garth, is there anything that you're doing before bed?
Before bed? Nah.
Okay. You're familiar with this sort of. You've never been to Yasaraka Castle before, but you're very familiar with the sounds, the noise, even the spirits. You're very familiar with just weird spirits. They've never
the
bugged you, and you've never bugged them.
Fuck the Fae.
Well, this isn't the Fae. This is undead. This is undead.
It's all
Cthulhu.
Fae.
But
They're
no,
all Fae.
If there's magic, there's Fae.
Have
And
I
your
ever been
There's
here?
Fae
crocodile,
and there's magic. Fuck
and your
the Fae.
crocodile curls up right next to you, very happy and content.
Yeah.
Have I ever been here before?
You've been here spiritually before.
Okay.
Titus, is there anything you're doing before bed?
Not particular. I'm just kind of thinking about just things that have happened recently and just where we're going from here.
Alrighty. Leopold, Bogart, I take it you guys eventually come back?
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
All right. You guys get your food, and as you go to bow,
I bow and thank him for the meal.
and he bows. He bows deeply, and as he does, he dissipates. As you guys sleep, you guys have peaceful dreams. Titus and Thribilus, though, you guys both have your out of body astral self experience together, and Decimus is there, and a second figure also shows up. This bone skeleton. He has this jagged teeth, hollowed out eyes. His skin is this tar black. Looks like this bone armor is like grafted into his skin. And he's standing next to Decimus. Astral projection. Fascinating. I look forward to meeting you two. Well, 3, he turns to Decimus. Your projection will be stronger here. We are more in tune to the spirit realm here. I am Lord Yasaraka Monomofu. And he bows to the both of you.
I bow back.
Both.
We to bow back to him.
I hear your calls, almost screams. You want to save Vox Populi. And I will do what I can to help you and aid you. But the journey, as you know, Thropulus, and as you know, Decimus, it is not easy. But we will talk more in the morning. And you guys all, you, Thropulus, Ricus, you got Thropulus and Titus, you guys wake up. The dream fades. You guys all get a long rest. You guys wake up. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. The smell of fish and rice is it resonant it steams from the bottom of the inn. People are hooting and hollering first thing in the morning, getting ready for work. But the day is yours.
Oh yeah, is everybody here like skeletal and shit, or are they're flesh and blood people too?
There are some flesh and blood people. It's sort of like like the guards are all like skeletal. Some of the people have these weird tattoos and markings on their skin. Some of them are spirits, or spirits in the sense of like the faceless person, right? That's a spirit, right? So like they're physical, but they're these sort of like yokai, if you will.
Ghosts.
There's ghosts in your blood. Some cocaine about it.
Who are you gonna call, people?
I'm walking down without my disguise into the main area.
Already.
Going down.
Dropulus double takes.
You do not recognize this man without his disguise. He's someone completely different.
Is he wearing the same clothing though?
Different
Yeah.
clothing. Different clothing.
No, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. It's just you don't know who this guy is.
He's just with us now.
Yeah, he's just some guy's just following you.
He's gonna look into your eyes and wink at you and say nothing else.
Sorry, that face, your profile
Dropulus
picture
is very
face.
confused. But he's gonna go with it.
I'm going to hand him a rock and say hello.
Thank you. I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
What's your name?
Out of
Why
character,
I'm Ricus, obviously.
Oh, well, you can keep the rock anyways. It's a new friend rock.
Right?
Thank you.
You seem to have grown.
Yeah, I'm actually a human.
I thought you were a frog.
Well, that guy's a frog. I was a wood elf before.
Oh, I am even more confused.
I'm confused too. I didn't know I look like an elf. I feel flattered. But yeah, I'm gonna go get something to eat if there's any rice.
Yeah, there's some the people in the inn we're preparing some food for you guys since you are honored guests.
Okay.
They have like balls already made and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a ball and walk outside.
Okay.
Robulus is going to sit down and enjoy the meal respectfully, not walk off with their silverware.
It's chopsticks, so dime a dozen.
He's still going to do it anyway.
I'm gonna use my hands. Just kidding. No. I'll eat inside.
Actually,
Chopstick.
everyone, just make me a sleight of hand check. If you're using chopsticks, make me a sleight of hand check.
For being here before and the fact that I just had the noodles last night, can I roll with advantage?
Yes, you and Bogart can roll with advantage.
Thank
All right,
God.
I nat 20 that.
All right, I got 16.
What is it? Sleight of hand.
Romulus got
Okay.
a 6. Don't know what's going on with roll 20.
That is a 13.
Yeah,
Sleight of
so
hand.
that's a
Right, guess what-
25 for me.
Rikus, what did you get?
Mr.
Right,
Dylan,
Rikus, what did you get?
can you use chopsticks?
I got a nat 20.
Oh my
All right,
God.
let's go. All right, everyone's able to use chopsticks.
We're so culturally inept.
Titus, you have the most amount of struggle, but you're able to but
the
you're able to
gauntlet.
pull through. Oh wait, George, do you know how to use chopsticks?
I'm not using chopsticks. I'm
Oh, you're not
eating
using-
like a barbarian with my hands.
Okay, perfect.
Yummy, yummy.
Said,
Perfect.
actually rolled a 6. The rolls aren't going through right for some reason.
Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa.
I guess
Hey,
I'll
you're
just
fine.
shoot.
We figured it out.
Every other attempt gets into your mouth.
I'm just going to resort to stabbing it.
yeah. So, well, slice hence is 14, so I'm going with that. But anyways, but yeah, you guys eat your food. It's really good. And but yeah, the day is yours.
Oh yeah.
Feel free to do what you guys want, and I'll just go around and see what you guys are gonna do.
Okay.
I'm looking for the captain.
I'm
alrighty.
going shopping.
Shopping, Captain.
I want to look and see if there's a shop nearby that sells magic junk.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, we got. Let me just type up some stuff real quick. We got NPC Finder. NPCs. That is. Oh, geez, Louise. Okay, so NPC. Looking for NPCs. That will be Rikus. Shopping will be Bogart and Titus. Leopold, what are you up to?
Second. So I am going to find their milliner, which is a hat person,
Okay.
and a tailor to have my pith helmet cleaned and maintained, and my my clothes cleaned and maintained.
Okay. Magic shop. Okay, I'm also putting you in shopping, and then magic shop, and then okay. Jor, what are you up to?
Just prowl around. See if I
Prowl
can
around.
find.
Prowl
Interesting.
around. Okie
Mine's a
dokie.
random red cat.
There's no red
Gods
caps.
have spoken.
There might be.
I must consume.
Robulus, what are you up to?
Romulus, I guess, is going to go looking for the man from his vision with little to go on but his name, which I already forgot over the table, but you know.
All right, you're gonna go find Lord Yasuraka.
Yeah.
Uh,
And by the Lord, he's going to start at the fanciest looking building he can see.
Lord Yasuraka. All right, and Rikus, what NPC are you looking for?
Just like the captain of the guard or the lieutenant of the military.
You and Throbulus both sort of join your search together. You have a joint operation.
Hell yeah.
And with that, I will do you guys first. I'll do your guys' thing first. Then I'm just gonna go down the list. So Rikus, let me ask you this. Throbulus, do you tell Rikus the dream or who you're looking for?
Yes, and I will go into detail explaining it whether or not he's listening.
I'm listening.
Rikus, you are very familiar with this Lord Yasuraka. Almost like you have a connection to this individual. And you guys make your way towards the you guys both make your way towards the sort of the centermost castle.
Ocean Castle.
And there are these guards, same with the radiant spectral skeletal thing in samurai armor. They recognize you, Titus, by just sort of like your aura about you. And they both bow to you guys. And they sort of guide you inside. And you see before you see this sort of like dojo pit. It's 2 stories. You have like this upper balcony that looks over inside of this pit. You see this various blood stains on the ground, where people probably fought. You see tables and areas where food is served, and then in front of you, you see this sitting on this chair, this throne made of bones. You see this skeletal samurai as described in the dream. His swords are sheathed not on his hip but inside of him. And you see these 2 hooded guards with yin yang depictions on their clothing. And you see around him are a bunch of scrolls and books and tomes, and he is currently reading through these tomes. Ah, Rikus, it is good to see you again. And Throbulus. Ah, in the flesh. And he bows. And we'll cut back over to you guys in a second.
Hell yeah.
All right, shopping, guys. Shopping. Okay, Titus. No, we'll do Leopold first. You find yourself going through these towns, you find yourself walking around, and you see a guy, human, half elf, and he has this conical hat, and he's crisscross applesauce, and he's making these straw hats, and sort of carefully making, crafting them, and he has the blueprint shapes already fanned out around him, and he's making them. He's making these different straw hats. He doesn't really notice you, only because he's absorbed in his work.
Greetings, sir.
Ah, hello.
Would you perhaps be capable of helping maintain this as I pull off my pith?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh, fine made. And he kind of knocks on it, and then he begins using some bit of like magic to like clean it up a bit, and to sort of like clean out the insides a bit, and then after about like a minute or so, it's all clean.
Clean and no longer tattered. Let's go. Thank you, fine sir. How much?
1 gold.
All right. And I hand him the 1 gold.
Fine piece. And then he puts it away. You also want your clothing cleaned, or just your hat?
Yeah, tailored to repress my clothing, so I'll leave that with like my.
My wife can help take care of your clothing.
All right.
Um,
I leave what I want. I pull out what I want from my bag and hand it to them. When can I expect it to be ready?
By the end of today.
Okay.
And then he folds it up, and then his wife will come by and pick it up.
Okay.
Bogart, what are you looking for, sir?
I'm looking for magic stuff, stone fragments, and that kind of stuff.
Titus, are you also looking for magic stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are together. Yeah, you guys walk around, and there is no. Well, I shouldn't say that. There are magics. Well, let me see. Hold on. Let me roll. Yeah, there's this little store right over here, and you guys make your way over there. And people tell you like, oh yes, magic stuff. This building. And you see a human with these intricate tattoos, gold and black inlaid tattoos on their skin, tan skin, black hair, and you guys walk into the store and you see him behind the counter, and he's cataloging some things. How may I help you?
Yeah, got any magic stuff for sale?
Magic things. We have inks. We have some gems. We have some chalk. We have some wands. We have some swords. And he starts going down the list of just things.
You said chalk. Yes.
Yeah, chalk. That interests us.
We do have chalk. Magic chalk. Not the normal stuff.
Good. That's
Okay.
what we're in the market for.
How much for some magic chalk?
Times have been tough. Unfortunately, the price has gone up quite a bit.
Name it.
300 gold pieces.
Deal.
Oh, okay. He produces a 300 gold worth of inks or of chalk. And then he does also have inks as well.
And you said he had gems too early on.
He does have gems. Because I know if you want to do teleportation circle, you'll need chalks and ink.
I'll buy the ink.
Okay.
You got the chalk, so I can get the ink.
Okay.
How much
Ink
for
is
the ink?
also going to run you 300 gold.
Done.
I forget, you guys have a ton of money.
You gave us
I
a
have,
shit
like-
ton of money.
You're right, I
have
did.
Not a shit ton.
Heck,
but like
I'll
3K
also
left.
buy some ink too. Since
How much
you
did
gave
you
me
give
a
us?
shit ton of money.
I also
Yeah,
have Rob's old coin purse, so
That's right. Yeah, you guys have so much
Well, you
money.
gave
I
it to
forgot.
me. You gave me the
theoretically, I could
coin
also
purse
Yeah.
already.
trade. I have some
yeah,
items I could
like I
trade.
gave it back to you. But we
Yeah.
You guys
have
could
your
like
old coin.
bankrupt like a town if you really wanted to.
Well,
Yeah. How much
Yeah,
do we have? I think
We
it
won't
got, like,
bankrupt a
deleted.
town.
I
We'll
got-
just destabilize the local economy.
Yeah.
well, I'm buying ink too.
You said it was
and
200
then
for the ink.
300.
300.
300.
So I got chalk and ink just in case, somehow the
There you
ink
go.
spills.
I still have
I like
2,500 gold.
I like to imagine this guy feels really bad about like, things have been a little rough and he's like, yeah, sorry, the prices are and you guys just buy it with no issue.
I lean over to Karen's like, look, buddy, do we look like tourists too? Because I think that's what we are.
I no disrespect. Times have been tough in the in the city.
Well, no worries. we're gonna buy from you anyways, and you can use that money to help yourself or your family. So yeah, 300 for the chalk and 300 for the ink, not a problem.
Thank you.
Tell me about those gems, by the way.
Ah, they are fine gems. They're like he opens up this very nice lacquer case of there's like a ruby and there's a diamond and there's this very strange looking purple crystal.
Tell me about the purple crystal.
It is said to I actually don't have a value on this one, so I'm not sure how much it's worth. But it is said to be used as a sort of it said it can be used to cast if refined properly in a staff or a holy symbol, it can be used to cast both cleric and wizard spells.
This immediately grabs my interest.
How much is this?
What's that?
Name your price.
I mean, I don't really have a price.
All right, 5 gold.
Is gonna just roll. I'm just gonna hold on.
I mean, it's at your
500
shop.
gold?
Yeah,
500.
sure, 500, sure.
Should have rolled higher.
500 gold. Here, let me just subtract it. There we go. All right. You said this piques your interest, Titus.
Mainly for the healing properties, yes.
Well, I'm going to give it to you because I have had this money sitting in my pocket for too long. I just need to spend it. So here, take this, Chris, the purple gem.
I thank you.
Tell me about the other gems you have.
Oh, the other gems are just a standard ruby and a standard diamond.
Oh, okay. How much more chalk and ink do you have?
You bought all of my supplies.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm happy to help your business. So, well, I guess that's really it that you're selling. So, I guess I'll make my exit. Thank you for your time, and I bow.
Perfect. And then Garth, Garth, what are you up to? We'll swing back around to Garth. Jor,
Oh, sorry.
you said
What was up?
I'm gonna do Jor first, but what do you want to do?
Garth's got nothing really too important at the moment to go on. Kind of down for whatever.
Okay.
And so it's like he's not going to be like doing too much. It's more like just following everyone around.
Okay. How about you and Jor both prowl around the city together? John, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So you guys are prowling about. Why don't you guys make me some perception checks, just to see if there's anything that piques you guys' interest?
Okay.
All right.
And red caps appear.
I have an 8.
Well, I'm Rob. This is for Jor and
my bad.
Garth.
It's for those guys. My bad.
Give me a sec. Said perception. I'm just trying to get over to that on my sheet. Give me a sec.
Jor with the 18.
Perception is a 18.
8. All right, you guys both got 18s. In unison, you guys see something strange. You see this. You hear this beautiful melody coming from one of the houses that is it's not on the map, but it's this house that's deep within these area, like this section of the Castle City area. As you guys are making your way around, It's coming from this area.
I look to Garth and I say, "Do you wish to investigate?"
Hey, why not?
Off we go.
Alrighty, you guys make your way through past the trees, and you see this tea house, and you hear this beautiful melody of some stringed instrument resonating from the building. Do you guys make your way inside?
If it looks like an establishment, yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
why
It
not?
is. There is no one else here other than you two, and you see a little table and some tea, still steaming, and you see these little mats laid out before you. The music is still playing, but you don't know where it's coming from necessarily. Flowers decorate the inside of this cabin. As you guys look around, it smells nice. The music is pleasant. And as you guys look around, you hear this faint voice. Oh, hello. It is so nice to have visitors. Please sit. Let me make you some tea. She waves her hand and the kettles get hot again, and she begins putting these these petals inside of the cups and begins pouring out each of the cups of tea for you guys. It's been not many people can hear the sound of my music, so they don't come here. But I appreciate you two coming. What are
Why
your
can't
names?
people hear your music?
Oh, it's only for those with the right ear, I suppose. I am Nohana. And what are your names?
Hey, I'm Garth.
Garth. And you, catfolk.
I said I'm going to say my name is Shore and reach my hand out to shake hers.
She takes your hand and her hand's very small compared to your giant, massive barbarian hand, and she shakes your hand. You feel this warmth fill your body. And she just sort of sits back and please enjoy the tea. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be here. And she begins strumming away at her. She has like this two-stringed instrument and begins playing away.
Time to enjoy some tea.
Ready. You guys enjoy some tea. Leopold, you get your clothing work done. Rikus and no, not Rikus. Titus and Bogart, you guys do some magical shopping. Back to Throbulus and Rikus. Before you is Yasaraka Monomofu, who he bows deeply. What would you guys like to talk to him about?
Well, at first, I'm gonna pull out some Eldritch magic just to show him I'm putting his power to good use.
Very good. Very good. I'm glad you took me up on the offer to change your ways a bit.
Yes. My friend here has questions of concern, and I have concerns of my own.
Absolutely.
And,
Throbulus, is it?
indeed. Thank you for seeing.
Absolutely.
And Throbulus is going to sit there and first off, just explain what happened to Vox Populi and how he's trying to get the city and, more importantly, his brother back.
Absolutely. Convergence magic. I witnessed it 100 years ago. And he sort of he pulls out all these books and he shows you these different maps of different world maps of these different continents. And he explains that he's unaffected by he was unaffected. The swamp grave, and by extension him, and any undead are unaffected by the swamp grave, or are unaffected by the convergence in the time, like the time convergence. It appears that there was a fragment of it, of that magic, that still remained, that your adversaries had. And they launched Vox Populi. But I think you already know that.
Is there a way to undo it?
There is. It seems your brother has one avenue. There are a couple different avenues that you can go down. Your brother's taking a more direct approach. But it is a surefire way, but it might take some time. There is another way, and that is that we launch you also back. But I'm not sure if Vox Populi is past or present, or past or future.
If I go and it is not there, how will I return?
Again, that I do not know. I may have lived a long life, but I still don't know all the answers. And the poet only has given me, since his departure, he has only given me a fraction of what he knows. And he points to all of the books behind him. I still have a lot of learning to do, even at my age.
And my next question shall be, how would I survive if I were to have to wait?
I am not sure. But it seems that you, Titus, and your brother, perhaps we can do a combination of the two. You with your astral projection, and he looks at you closely and he can see that you are converged. Yes, we can make this work. And he goes to one of the scrolls and begins writing things down, and I would say continue with the path that your brother is setting you on. And as long as you're here on the swamp grave, I'll be able to provide assistance.
Romulus thinks, and I think he has an idea that he's going to keep to himself for now.
Okay.
But next thing he's going to do is look down at the sparring pit and immediately ask if there's anyone he could spar with.
Unfortunately, right now, there is no one at the moment, but in time, once things in the kingdom resolve, then we will be having our sessions again. There are some pressing matters at hand.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yes, there are. Hold on, I have a list here. There are a couple different issues. Hold on. Wrong session notes. 1 second. Hold up. All right, there are. We had a group of hunters, similar to that of your gift friend. we've lost contact with them. They were hunting a black dragon. Southwest, there was a black dragon spotted, targeting the farms. Speaking of farms, our exports have been cut short. So I'm not going to do the voice. He explains that imports, things going out of the swamp grave, have been targeted. It's a combination of they're being targeted, but they're also rice production has been halted due to lack of resources that helps make the rice. So he explains that the gems from the Tetsu Keep have been cut off. Certain carriages from like Teutonberg and kind of all over have been sort of halted or stopped, and so their rice production has been in a slight decline.
Who's
So
been
yeah.
attacking you?
For the Tetsu Keep, those gems that we normally get, we are not sure who targeted them. Yes, we're not sure who targeted the dwarves. Make me a Ricus and Throbulus. Make me history checks, because I think you guys do know this information.
On D&D Beyond, I rolled an 11, but a roll 20 says 5. So
I only got
we'll
a
say
6.
11. All right, we're gonna go with that 11. You remember hearing about dwarves being displaced from the Tetsu Keep, and they scattered. Some went to Vox Populi, some went to elsewhere. But you remember dwarves being displaced.
the Khajiit from elsewhere. Sorry.
What do you know about liches?
They're bitches.
He kind of looks at himself. I'm familiar.
I believe that a lich killed one of my best friends. And they're quiet now. Not really, like their presence isn't really known, but I feel like it will be soon.
What was this lich's? Do you know this lich's name?
I do not know. I've been investigating it for basically a year as my friend, but I didn't get too many leads, so now I'm taking it on as my true self.
Yeah, he pulls out a big old tome. Let me see if he can find it. Oh, pretty good. I'll have to look into it. This book has lots of wizards, but I'll let you know if I find anything.
Okay. Do you have any mask shops nearby?
There is a mask shop. The masks are said. Yes. Northwest.
All right. Let me know if you find any more information about Vox Populi from this guy, but my friend here.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna go.
Alrighty. You guys conclude with the meeting of Yasaraka. And you guys leave. It's about noon at this time as you guys finish up your shopping, finishing up your tea, and your discussions. Do you guys meet back up at the inn, what do you guys want to do?
I was gonna ask him about maybe affixing that gemstone into my holy symbol if possible.
Sure. I yes. Um he looks at it. I am unfortunately won't be able to. I'm not that crafty with my not nimble, but I'd have a friend in the don't worry, in the swamp grave. Northwest or northeast. No, northwest. Sorry, he will be, he's sort of shocked by all the money you guys gave him. So yeah, northwest. There is a man who makes staves and holy symbols. He will be able to assist you with that.
Many thanks. Now I'll head to. Where did you say it was?
It's northwest.
Northwest.
Who's texting me? Gonna buy a someone's buying some man. Okay. Yeah, in this area.
Okay.
Bogart, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you
Because I have my nice clothes getting
So,
pressed.
I already
I'm in my
bought
casual
stuff.
clothes, and I'm going to wander around town and find a place for lunch.
Alrighty.
I too feel hungry after spending money.
Alrighty. You guys are finding for a place for lunch. Garth and Jor, you guys had some delicious tea. Are you guys doing anything?
Not really on my end.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mill about, prowl more.
Sure. You guys' stomachs do get pretty hungry. But I am going to end it on that note. Thribus, is there anything you want to do before we end the session? I'm just gonna make a note so I can go back and start the next session and go like, okay, this is what you guys are doing. Thribus, is there anything that you want to do for next session?
Probably gonna follow Titus and just be passive about everything until it comes time to tell them about the dragon.
Okay, so Jor and Garth, you guys are just marrying about or just going about. Leopold and Bogart, you guys are looking for food. Rikus, Rikus is looking for masks. Thribulus, you're with Rikus, and Titus, you are getting your stone and this new purple rock and your holy symbol put together. Alrighty, gentlemen, thank you so much. Let me get this ended here. Thank you guys for all joining the D&D session. Have a wonderful day. See you next session. Goodbye.